So are you in the camp of four-year cycle still on cue, no real change in how these cycles have gone in the past, or do you think that has shifted some?
My base case is the 4-year cycle is no longer really relevant. It arguably hasn't been relevant for the past cycle either. Early on, whenever the supply halving happened, that was a very big change to Bitcoin's kind of new supply coming out.
Hmm.
Whereas now, the annual supply inflation rate is well under 1%. It's
Okay.
a lower supply growth than gold, as on a percentage basis. And so I don't really view that as like the main driver anymore. I think there's, potentially some selling around the psychology of the 4-year cycle.
Is this a time to DCA? Bitcoin trading literally as we record at around 90K. Is this a DCA time for Bitcoin?
I think so, and almost by definition, if someone's dollar cost averaging, it's always the right time. That's the kind of point is you're not really trying to time the market. I think it's more of a question of is it time to accelerate the DCA a little bit. Generally speaking, when the sentiment comes off, we've seen the Bitcoin Treasury MNAVs disappear. We've seen some of the metrics I look at, like market value compared to on-chain cost basis, that is compressed quite significantly.
Right.
Makes it a lot more attractive. Overall enthusiasm is elsewhere. It's on AI, it's on gold. Public sentiment around Bitcoin is pretty low. I generally think this is the time to lean into it now. But I think as a larger slice of a portfolio, I think it makes sense to buy the fear rather than kind of buy the enthusiasm.